Welcome to this clearing meditation. Today's meditation is for clearing blocks that could come in the form of thought patterns or habits, stories that we tell ourselves, different limiting beliefs that we carry that no longer serve us. And we start with these belief patterns and stories because at some point they have kept us safe. And now it's time to start letting them go. So getting yourself into a comfortable position. You can be lying down comfortably on your back or sitting up with your spine comfortably straight, whatever feels best. Wherever you're at, close your eyes and let's start with some deep belly breathing. Place one or both hands on your belly and start to tune into the movement of breath in and out. Feeling the belly rise as you inhale, and feeling it gently draw back in as you exhale. Inhaling, belly rises. Exhaling, belly gently draws back in. One more like that. Inhale. Feel the belly rise. And exhale. Feel the belly is gently drawing back in. Now staying in this comfortable place, begin to envision a place in nature. Some place in nature that you feel very alive and calm and just makes you feel good. Maybe that's being by the beach with a warm ocean breeze. Maybe it's being in the forest surrounded by tall trees and blue sky and green leaves. Wherever it is, envision this place and get connected to all the different senses that come alive when you think about this place. See the vibrant colors of the nature around you. Smell the smells, if it's ocean air, that's salty tang, or if it's the verdant green of a lush forest. Maybe you smell flowers or rich earth. Whatever it is, really tune into the smells. Make them brighter, turn them up. And as you're turning up the smells, might brighten the colors a little bit more. See more detail of the landscape around you. Starting to tune into the details. Now start to hear the sounds that you would hear in this place in nature. Is it the crashing of the ocean waves? Do you hear birds singing? Maybe bees are buzzing around you. Whatever it is, hearing the sounds more clearly, more vibrantly. Now noticing, what do you feel? If you're sitting on the earth, are your fingers in contact with the earth? Do you feel soil beneath your fingers or grass or sand? Maybe if you're at the beach, there's water lapping at your feet. Really feeling the sensations, the physical sensations. Notice as you tune into the details, as you make them brighter and stronger, what that does to your physical body in the here and now. Notice how it might give you a sense of ease, a sense of calm, maybe a feeling of lightness in your body. Just noticing and appreciating. And now with this scene firmly in your mind's eye, now you notice off in the distance there's a bright light, a bright ball of white energy, and it's moving towards you. And this ball of energy is emanating a warmth, a feeling of love, a feeling of acceptance as it moves toward you. It gives you a sense of peace, a sense of quiet, filling you with full acceptance, complete unconditional love. And it's coming closer and coming closer, and you notice that there's a being in this ball of energy. And the being is glowing with this bright white light. And as it gets close enough, you recognize the being as you. And this is your higher self coming to you now to help you release the conditioned thoughts and patterns and habits that no longer serve. Now this ball of energy holding your higher self has come to a gentle stop in front of you. And your higher self is gazing lovingly at you. And you're just soaking in the feeling of acceptance, feeling of unconditional love. Soaking it in, filling yourself up with it. Now, from this place of unconditional love, from this place of groundedness and feeling of safety and security, feel inside yourself and notice if there's something that comes up that's ready to be released. Maybe it's a limiting thought. Maybe it's an old story of pain or regret or loss. And whatever it is, just feel it, acknowledge it, thank it for keeping you safe, thank it for protecting you. That's where these limiting beliefs and thoughts and habits come from, is a form of protection. So whatever it is, say thank you. And take it in your hands. And notice whatever this thought pattern or whatever it is that you're ready to release, notice it in your hands. And see your higher self ready to take this from you. So with gratitude and grace, you hand over this thing that is ready to be released to your higher self. And your higher self takes it, and you notice there still is a thin cord from your heart to this limiting belief or story. It still is there. Still that thin cord attaching you to this protective measure. Now, taking a pair of scissors cut that cord. Let it go. Cut it completely, all the way through. And notice what happens as soon as you cut that cord. That limiting belief transmutes into light. Now we take our lessons, and once we've learned them and are ready to release the holding, we can transmute it into light. And just pause for a moment and notice if there's a feeling of lightness that comes now that you've released this limiting pattern or belief. And if you notice a place inside of release, of openness, right, fill it with love. Fill it with this unconditional acceptance. Take a deep breath. Filling yourself up. And with your exhale, soften into this feeling of lightness. And just enjoying the release, enjoying the letting go. Feeling inside, notice if there's another story, another pattern, another habit that's ready to release, ready to let go. Just let it come up naturally. Noticing it, feeling it, and taking it into your hands for a moment to feel the weight of it, feel the heaviness of this limiting thought or story, feeling the weight of the pain that you've carried. And again, thanking it for protecting you, thanking it for protecting your tender heart, keeping you safe from further hurts, knowing that now you're stronger. You don't need this particular protection any longer. And again, with gratitude and grace, handing it over to your higher self. And your higher self takes it. Takes it from you lovingly, tenderly, acknowledging your strength and courage to let it go. And again, you notice there's a cord connecting your heart to this story, to this belief, to this pattern. And again, you take your scissors and you cut that cord completely, all the way, cleanly through. And notice how that limiting pattern transmutes into a flash of light again. And just returning it to the light, returning the pain, returning the stories, returning the limitations to the light. And now feeling your body, checking in with where do you feel lightness, where do you feel a softening now that you've released this limitation. And filling that space with love, with gratitude, with compassion for yourself. And breathing in deeply into that space that you've created by releasing the limitation. Filling yourself up with the energy that you want living there now. Consciously choosing what it is you want to fill your body. Breathing it in. And on the exhale, softening a little deeper. Softening a little bit more fully. enjoying the feeling of lightness. And now noticing if there's one more story, one more pattern, one more heartbreak that you're ready to release. Letting it come up naturally. Taking it in your hands. Feeling that gratitude for the lessons. Gratitude for the strength and courage to release it, let it go. And one more time, with gratitude and grace, handing it over to your higher self. Taking your scissors, cutting the cord, seeing the transmutation into light, and coming back into your own experience of your body, feeling the lightness, the openness, the softness that comes as you let go of the holding, let go of the protection, feeling the strength and courage to go forward without these protections. Breathing love, breathing acceptance and compassion into the space that you've created. Filling yourself up with this energy as you inhale and exhaling, softening into it. And again, filling yourself up, filling the space, choosing the energy to live in your body. Exhaling, softening. And now, looking up, and seeing your higher self. Again, filling you with that feeling of warmth, feeling of peace, feeling of complete acceptance, unconditional love. And now this ball of energy continues to move again, moving towards you slowly, and starts to envelop your body with this white light, feeling the sensation on your skin as this energy starts to embrace you, feeling the warmth, vibration. The ball of energy continues to move, continues to surround you until your higher self starts to merge into you and completely uniting into your physical being. Now you and your higher self are one, surrounded by this ball of glowing white energy, this healing energy. And breathe it in, soak it into every cell of your body. Just enjoying the feeling of aliveness, the feeling of peace and serenity and joy that you're feeling right now. Soak it in. Knowing that this is your birthright to feel this. knowing that you deserve to feel this energy. Now I invite you to stay here for as long as feels good. As long as feels appropriate. I welcome you to revisit this meditation. Revisit your place in nature as often as you want and need to really anchor in this feeling of love and acceptance and peace and joy. And I wish you much love from my heart to yours. Thank you for spending this time with me today.